Okay, I may not be the right person to speak on what I'm going to speak about, but I really don't give a rat's ass. I saw a guy talking about masculinity over on Instagram earlier. Now, I actually agree with him. The left and the rhinos and the Democrats for a long time have been bitching about, let's just call it, men being so-called too masculine for their own good. Now, masculinity and what they call toxic masculinity, I think, is a bunch of hogwash. A real, honest man will take care of his woman. And I don't mean in a horrible way. He will make sure that she is happy. He will make sure that he makes enough money to not to be rich, but to make sure that she has not necessarily what she wants, but what she needs. He pays when he takes her out on a date. He pays for everything. When he wants to take her out on a drive, he opens the door for her. Whether, and if she don't like that, well, that's her issue, not his. He buys her flowers. If she doesn't like flowers, maybe she likes like candy or even fake flowers. He buys her flowers just because he wants to. This toxic masculinity shit, toxic or not, as long as he doesn't put hands on me or my kid, that's the kind of man I want. Someone who's going to be there. Somebody who is willing to say, okay, let's go on a date. I'm paying. Someone who will open the door for me. And the crazy thing is, when I was a kid, I didn't want all that. I wanted to be able to take care of myself. I wanted to be able to do this, that, and the other. And I wanted that because I saw a lot of men mistreating women, and the other way around as well. Now it's so damn twisted that you got men pretending to be women. Why? Not because they feel like they're born in the wrong body, but because they think it's going to get them somewhere. I was married to a man once who actually believed in his heart of hearts that he knew he was a man, but he thought and believed that he was born in the wrong body. And he did something about it when he was grown up, when he was all... I wasn't with him anymore. But he did that for himself. He didn't do that to prove a point. But it did take him down a very dark road later. But that was his choice. I have been in some really interesting relationships myself, where one of the guys that I was with was what you guys would consider toxic masculinity. He made sure I was happy. He would intentionally spend time with me. Now, I don't see how that's toxic. That's the type of person that I want my son to grow up to be like. Not the violent type, but one that will honor a woman, who will see her as an equal, yet will buy her flowers, will open the car door for her. As a matter of fact, when we are out there lined up for the bus, I always tell him ladies first. And he allows the girls to go on before he gets on the bus. I'm teaching him respect, not to be this toxic masculinity bullshit. Can some men be toxic? Oh yeah, but that's a whole nother. There's a difference between the kind of toxic masculinity that you guys are thinking about and the kind of toxic masculinity that can get a woman hurt. And I know a lot of toxic fucking women too. It's a two-way freaking street. You know, I've noticed a lot of things since I've been on this earth for 49 years. Back when I was a kid, you saw even some of the kids, or some of the boys that I had boyfriends with, they would open the car door for me. They would walk me to my door. They would give me a kiss. They would give me flowers. And I didn't ask for it. Because I didn't expect anything. I just let it do its thing. They would hold my hand in public. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. They would show everybody around us. Everybody. She's with me. And you know the funny thing is, even as I got fluffy, I still ended up with men that wanted to show me off. Not as a prize, as their equal. There was ones that didn't, that wanted to keep me hidden in the shadows, that didn't lay hands on me, but were emotionally violent, which is a lot worse in a lot of cases. But again, that's a different thing. This so-called toxic masculinity needs to come back. So that we can get our country back. And that's coming from me. Okay? That is coming from a woman. And I don't give a rat's ass what y'all say in the comments about it, because that's my honest opinion. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Love y'all. Peace.